What's up, Skate Fam? This is your boy DJ R. Cole,
And I am the queen, and this is awesome.
and we are talking to the one and only out of Cali, Miss A Dizzle. Rock. What's
Hey.
happening?
Hey.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all.
Now
Hope
we're
all is
doing.
well.
Oh yes, wonderful, wonderful. Now we're doing something a little bit different this time. You're actually not in studio. You are actually talking to us via Skype. So you are our very first Skype call.
Awesome. Awesome. That's
Hey.
what's up. That's what's up. First for everything.
That's right.
So what's going on out there in the Cali world besides all this madness with this COVID-19?
Man, we skating anywhere we possibly have a floor at. So earlier this week I was skating in my couch or in my house on my wood floor. Thank God. But tomorrow I'm going to the beach. So luckily we got it going on out here, fortunately.
Yeah.
I'm hearing a lot of people only got carpet to skate on. I'm just like, I would die.
Yeah.
You're one of the lucky ones. You're one of
Yeah.
the lucky ones. So tell us a little bit about you and your skating. I see your videos all the time, always posting. I'm like, yep, there she go again.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
have
It's
you been skating?
I've been skating for about 15 years. So I started skating. Yeah, I was skating probably when I was about 19. My parents invited me to the skating rink, and I was like, some kiddie stuff. Like I'm not, I'm not gonna skate. Like I'm going to the club, try to turn it up. But I went. It was cool. It was a cool experience. I had skates on that was two sizes too big, because I wasn't trying to be in the rentals or whatnot. But they invited me to the rink, and ever since then, I've never stopped. Constantly grew, and so.
Now you come from a family of skaters,
Skater.
right?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, both my mom and my dad skated, and a lot of my style movements come from my dad. So, and he's taught me that what he used to do is nothing original. He picked from different places that he saw from and then created and made it his own. So that's kind of like what I do. I just peep and I watch. I'll be watching under the sunglasses. People don't know it. So I'm like, oh, I'll see that. I like that.
I
I'm gonna
saw
try to
that.
and
Now,
so, I just apply it to myself.
yeah. So now you said you've been skating for 15 years. Now, have your parents been skating all their life?
Oh, since they were kids, since they were knee high to a duck. My dad tells me all the time. He actually originated from Palisades Gardens here in San Diego when they were open. And so he's considered one of the Palisades OGs. And I'm just so fortunate to now be skating with some of his OGs and also some of the people that he grew up with because my dad's no longer around. So I'm taking from them and they're, telling me certain things to do. And that's still growing as a skater.
So what got you into it then? Because there's probably a period of time where they were skating, but you weren't skating. So what actually got you into it?
Well, there was, but there kind of wasn't. Like my parents had 6 kids, so skating was put on hold for them until I was of age to watch the younger ones. And
Gotcha.
so, so when I turned about 13, 14, that's when they started going back to skating and they would take pictures and, there wasn't a lot of footage. There wasn't social media around, so there's not a lot of footage of them actually skating. So from what I take from it is from stories and hearing how it was back in the day from the rink. And I don't know, I just have an imaginative mind that I can just close my eyes and see how it was from back in the day. And now how it is today, nothing really has changed. It's just like more modernized, so yeah. But I love it though.
The name A Dizzle.
I'm sorry.
Who gave you the name A Dizzle?
I created it myself because
Okay.
my first name's Anita, and so I come from the West Coast, and Snoop Dogg is a staple of the West Coast.
Hey,
You gotta put the Dizzle on there. So everybody asking that. Where's A Dizzle? What is A Dizzle? Some people call it a Dizzle. It's just like no A. Dizzle. Davis is my last name, so I put the spin of the Izzle on my last name. So.
Oh.
Okay, so actually, we have a couple questions here that we want to ask you. Okay. So first off, what is your idea of the perfect skate session?
Perfect question. Perfect. because I've always spouted off perfect skate session, wood, amazing, like butter. It has to be smooth. No thought in my mind that I'll be falling tonight because there's a clear bead on the floor or a penny on the floor. God. The music, yeah, always. There's always that one time you just like, it almost took me out there, you know, but you got to bounce back. The music, second thing, like if it's not vibing with how you want to skate, because I used to live in Florida for about 5 years. I just got back to California, and in Florida they had, for me, no skate session that I could skate to the music to. I was always wearing headphones, and then to get to decent music I had to drive like 2 hours either north, west, south to get decent music. And so I mean, perfect skate session, you got the music, you got the floor. Anything else, you just out there doing your thing. So
now, have you had any injuries or anything like that during your skate career?
Yeah. Plenty. That comes with the territory, though, you know, falling comes with the territory. So I remember when I first started skating, I ran into a wall really bad and sprained my ankle, but I was still skating with the ankle brace on because I didn't want to stop. And plenty of falls. And out in Florida, they have concrete floor, and concrete is not as forgiving as wood. So I'm telling you, knees been bruised, legs been bruised, plenty. So I'm happy to be back here. There's wood, and, you know, we can get that vibe going. Perfect.
So when you were in Florida, were you doing the splits out there on the concrete as well?
Yeah.
That's your signature move. So that's kind of hard on concrete.
Yeah. And that's actually where I started doing the splits. Splits were my dad's signature move, so I was just like, I got to master that. And so, I was doing it, and I wasn't going down as hard, and I wasn't going down as all the way down as I am now, but yeah, that's where I started. Going down on concrete, like I said, not as forgiving as wood.
Now, we have you as the featured skater of the month, and in your bio, you mentioned that when you're on the skate floor, you have your shades on.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
Now, that's always part of your outfit.
Yeah. Yes.
And the reason for that is?
It's, again, I mentioned that it's a sensory thing for me. So I have the sunglasses on, and I could feel the music more. It's like I could feel it. And also it makes me feel like I'm alone out there. Like I'm not out there around amongst the crowd. I'm just really just out there putting on a show, doing my thing, being in my zone. I get it all the time, like, yeah, I wanted to come and say hi to you, but you were in your zone. And I was like, as I should be. If the music is popping, you can't get me off. Like, you really can't. And it's hard. The only time I come off is if it's a style that I don't skate, or if it's men's only, or I just need a quick water break. But I'm mainly on the floor, and I don't get off.
You know, I was having a conversation with somebody earlier today, and I was just saying how I like watching you skate because you're in your zone, and it's like you just don't. It's nobody there
can penetrate it,
but you know. And you don't see that too often in the skate community when folks are on the floor and they just feel the music and they just zone out. Not gonna say it's not out there, because it is out there, but you don't see it as often.
Yeah.
You know, and I love seeing it, you know. Now you're not affiliated with any skate crew or anything like that. It's just you and the skate floor and the music, and that's it.
But I admire so many skate crews. When I first started, there wasn't too much. I wasn't travel like now. I travel a lot, but back then I wasn't traveling much. I was just staying in my home rink. Shout out to Skate World, Linda Vista here in San Diego. That was where I started. Like, I only knew of that. I didn't know of like Chino, Skate Express. I didn't know Skate Depot. I didn't know any of those skating rinks up north. So what I knew here is what I saw the OGs do. Now, when I had to move to Florida, like literally, I felt like there was nothing that I could pick up from, nobody I could emulate. So I had to watch a lot of videos, and a lot of videos came from, you know, a lot of CCP. I watched them all the time. They were like one of the people
CCP,
that I loved studying. I love studying them. They were like their style, their movement, love it. There was a lot of sexy kitties out in Florida. They're all over the place. Them too. I just love their style. So it was just something that I had to kind of pick up watching through videos because, again, for me, there was nothing that I can emulate back in Florida. So now, like, what I'm doing is, like, I'm piecing everything of what I saw together, not having one particular style, but taking from people that I admire, people that inspire me. So, yeah.
So, what would you say, speaking of music, what would you say is like your go-to song or type of music? Like when you hear it, if there was somebody's baby in the way, you're going to push it out the way so you can get to the skate flow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was telling you I would do it too. That's why it's so funny. Move. It's my time.
It doesn't matter who you talking to. As soon as it comes on, it be mid-sentence and you up out the way. Y'all get out my way. I'm gonna hit the floor and you go.
It's that cutie pie one way. I love that.
Hey.
I love it. That's my stuff. Like, I know where to drop the split at. That's my jam. My dad brought me up on old school. So like funk, old school, Gap Band, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I love skating to that. You cannot get me off the floor. If that's on all night, like, I am satisfied. But as far as like the new modern stuff goes, like, I can get into it as long as it got a good beat. I'm going for it. But Cutie Pie is my number one main go-to song. Yeah.
Gotcha. Now your skate setup. So what is your skate setup? Because most people in Cali have sliders, but you actually have the traditional boot. So
yeah.
Yeah. So what's your skate setup?
So I have an Arias Platinum Plate light, super light. I have the Anabolics Diamond Skates by Chris Nelson, and I was always in a foam mac wheel. Or I also have sliders too, but I prefer being in the boot, more stability. Has just the right grip and just the right enough slide. And then I have the custom OG boot in purple and yellow. And for purple and yellow, it's a representation for my mom. My mom's favorite color was yellow, and then purple is for domestic violence awareness. And so those are the two colors that I chose to represent and honor my mom in. And not only with my skates, but also in my outfits. A lot of my outfits will have a hint of yellow in it, or I'll have a yellow bandana because I feel that she's with me. Yeah. So there's a reason by like the things that I do and the things that I wear and things like, and mean dear to me. And so now I get the chance to speak with you guys and, let everyone know that some things that I don't really talk about on the floor because we out there skating, we out there grooving, that these are some of the things about me and who I am. So, but yeah, my skates, babies. I love them both. I have my sliders and then I have my boots because I can't be out here in Cali and I have my Stacy's. Y'all true.
Yeah, so tell us about your style, because girl, you be cutting up them shirts like no other. You have to tell us about that.
Yeah. Back in the day when I would have the t-shirt on, sweats on, like I didn't know nothing about skating. I didn't know like this whole community of skating. I didn't. And when I figured out, like when I started watching those videos, and I'm just like, check, duly noted. Like I was noting everything almost. And so I was just like, let me try. Like I was losing a lot of weight because I was skating so much. And so I was just like, let me just go ahead and cut this off a little bit and cut the sides off. My sister Erica, she does like a lot of the ties and stuff too. So I was like, I'm that's a little too fancy. I'm just gonna cut the sides off, cut the back off, cut the neckline off. We good to go. And so I got a lot of compliments on the skate music breast cancer awareness shirt that I got from you, Ray, when I was out there in, where was it, Dallas? Yeah. Oh man, I wore that here in Home Ring. I was getting so many questions. Where can I get one from? I was like, y'all should have made it to Dallas. Like I was tell y'all, so how to put my little cuts on it and make it look cute, so. But yeah, I love my style. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah, it was funny because when I saw you out there in Dallas, I said, "Hey, Dizzle, the woman that posts a skate video every 5 minutes," and you was just like, "Do I really?"
Have definitely. I mean, if nobody is going to do it, then I do not want to see skating ever go away. So what I will do is I will always support. I will always, show my appreciation to the, to the skating and all of that and all the great skaters. If we did not support each other, then there would be nobody here to support us. So I do whatever I can to do that.
So for you personally, what does skating mean for you? What is it to you?
Skating is freedom. Like, I feel so free when I'm on the floor. Like, there's nothing anything that's bothering me, any of my problems, any of my worries, like, I do not think about that whatsoever when I'm on the floor. And it makes it that much easier because I have my sunglasses on. And sometimes I'll be out there skating with my eyes closed, but y'all can't tell, so.
Oh, boy. Eyes closed. So when y'all see her skate,
yeah, I was Stevie Wonder one time. I was like, what?
So when we see you skating with your glasses on, we need to stay about 5 to 10 feet away from you because your eyes may be closed.
I'll get around it. I'll find a way. I'm telling you, it's plenty of times. I think going to the kids sessions has really helped me with that because you got to dodge them real quick.
Yeah.
People do not like going to those kids sessions. I'm like, that's the prime time to find you some holes. You gotta
Learn how
think.
to dive, or trip one or two if you need to.
Let's talk about something mature. One of the things you said was you love to skate in Jamaica. Are you going to attend the event that's coming up in October where they're having the 7 days in Jamaica and they're having 3 days of skate?
I mean, since you're making a notice to me now, October's kind of hard because that's the month of my mom had passed. So I'm gonna see if I could possibly do that. This is my first time ever hearing it, so we're not all correct. Huh?
I'll send you the link.
Okay, please do so, because I didn't know. I really didn't know. And as long as I've lived over there, I've never made an attempt to actually go to the Bahamas and skate. And I've lived close enough. So it was just like, I've seen their skate sessions, and I've seen, I don't think they have skate parties, but I've seen their skate sessions there. And I was just like, oh, it looks kind of, maybe that could be my first international skate party, because I want to travel outside of the States. Like, the States parties, popping. But outside the skate, out of the States, I want to see what they got going on, different cultures, and so I think that's where I want to start.
That's really good.
Yeah.
So how often do you get a chance to skate? I know right now with everything going on, you pretty much gotta make it do what it do.
Yeah.
But as far as when things go back to normal, how often do you skate and where? I know Cali's kind of spread out as far as where the rinks are.
Yeah, I'm in San Diego. So San Diego, from all the rinks that I like attending to, are about an hour to 2 hours away, depending on the rink. And so we go skating here 3 times, maybe 4 times a week, whenever I can get it in. Because from San Diego to say a Chino, we have San Diego Skate World here, and then there's Epic Rollertainment in Temecula, which is midpoint between San Diego and Chino or Fountain Valley, and then you have Fountain Valley, which is about an hour and a half away. So with all those rinks in the same area, kind of almost in the same vicinity, almost, we can skate almost every day here. For myself, it's about 3 to 4 times a week.
Okay. So who's your favorite skate DJ when you go out there?
Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. No,
you don't have to answer that. Just we know that you love music.
Yes.
We're not gonna put you on the spot.
All the DJs. And I'll tell you the reason why is because being in Florida, like I said, for so long and having to wear headphones, it's always been a silent skate party for me. No matter where I went in Florida. So, coming back home, and you got DJ Lenny P, DJ Mike Smooth, DJ Slides, all of them, they show love. They literally show love every time. And I'm so appreciative. I always jump in the inbox. Thank you so much for playing this song. You guys have no idea. And even being here in my rink, where they don't really play a lot of the music in Chino and LA, they play a lot of the old school music. I'm so much appreciative because I feel this is my music. Really get down to what it is that I like to listen to here. So shout out to all the DJs here in Cali.
Yeah. Now for yourself, what aspects of roller skating do you want to work on for yourself?
One thing that I am working on that I need to master hands down, is coming back up on my splits.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do this move, but I know, for me, like, I know it's not right. My dad always went down, push himself back up. Michael Jackson, bad, keep it up there. That's how I want to be. Like, I literally want to swoop that slide back up into place with ease. That's one thing that I'm working on. As far as anything else, like, I just like to look at people and see if I can mimic any of something that I like. Maybe not the whole thing, but just a little bit of it, just so that I can put my own little twist on it and not call it about my own, but do like a homage move, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't like to say that I'm a particular style. I don't like to say that I do anything particularly, but I'll be out there just when the music makes me do something, be doing it.
There you go. So we always like to ask the skaters that we always talk to, like, what do you do for your day job? Because it's important. We always see everybody on the skate floor, but we don't really get to know them personally. So this platform, we're trying to get the people to know who the skater is on the skate floor on a more intimate level. So
right.
we know you're a skater, and we know you wear the Stevie Wonder Ma Cherie Amour glasses while you out
calling me out.
And we also know that you like to skate with your eyes closed, which kind of means next time I'm around you. So what do you do personally?
I'm an escalation manager. So I work for a company that monitors glucose readings for diabetics. And when a patient has a problem or an issue, they are referred to me. And so, yeah. And right now, I work from home, but I actually work in an office, but I've been working from home for the past 5 years. So there's times where you say a lot, I post a lot. I could post videos as well because I have kind of like a chill job. I can post videos and do all that good stuff. But yeah, that's what I do for a living. And if you ask me what do I do for a hobby, all I do is skate. All I do is skate.
That's it. So how is the COVID-19 really affecting you guys out there? I'm in the Cali area, because other places now, right now, you guys actually have a mandatory stay at home. Is that correct?
Is it for the whole of California? Is that in your area, or is it just up north? It's the entire.
Yeah, it's the entire state of California. We have the curfew lockdown that is permitted to happen at midnight. And so I was just telling a friend of mine, I was like, it's just so weird seeing all the shelves empty and, stocks are going down and people are being, you have to stay in your home type of nature. It's just so weird. And here in California, it's just like it's cloudy right now, but it feels like there's like a cloud over everything. Like you could tell that something is wrong, and so it has taken effect, and it is kind of weird. And like I said, seeing everybody do the home skate challenge as us as skaters, like we have to do what we have to do. And like I said, I feel bad. I feel so sorry for the ones that don't have like an actual floor, because sometimes skating is people's like release, like it's their therapy. It's how they clear their mind. And to be in a in a home, you have to be at home, and there's no place to skate. Like I can't imagine that. I just, you go crazy. You go like crazy. So I thank you guys for having the skate music, radio, because it allows us to, as skaters, to at least connect in a way. We could be in our homes, like, just step in and just moving around to the music that we love to skate to, even though we right now can't be at things. So skate music radio and Skaters Konnect and all those music radio that we have out there that's doing it for the skaters, that's very appreciative, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, it's a good way to show how the skate community can come together, because from what I've seen from everything happening, you're seeing more of us starting to come together, and that's great, because in times like this, we need to find a way to merge ourselves back together, So that's good. So what is next on your agenda for Miss A. Dizzle? What's next on your agenda?
Where are you going? Where can we see you next?
Yeah, the next party that I'm going to, I'm going to all the ones here in California. We got Back to Cali that's coming. We have Cali, Cali, what is it? Cali Slides, I believe, with Pete, Skate Fanatics. Then you have the State to State party in September. But before those ones happen, besides back to Cali, I'll be going to skating in Orlando for the Inferno party. That's like one of my favorite parties to attend. So yeah, that's in Orlando, and that's in June. So that's where I'll be headed next, and possibly Detroit. I've never been to Detroit, so this will be my first year, and I'm kind of nervous if Corona permits.
Look, we bought our tickets as well, so we just said we're gonna do it, a wish and a prayer, and let's see what happens.
Hey.
Right. If it won't, we'll see. So.
Well, the tickets are cheap right now, so even if it don't work out, you can cash them in for another place. So.
Right. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I love all the parties. I love seeing everybody, a lot of people that I have met, I just met first on social media, and then it felt good to like actually physically meet them at some of the parties that I've attended. So it's like we never lost like a beat after we connected. And I think with social media and being able to connect that way is a great way to do so.
So what is your social media? How can some of the skaters reach out to you or to connect with you? Because Skaters Connect is all about connecting. Yeah. So how can the skaters connect with you?
I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram. Facebook, I'm under A Dizzle Roxanne, and Instagram, I am A Dizzle _22. So all my videos and pictures and things of that nature are on both of those social media sites. I'm on Snapchat, but I don't use Snap.
We hear that a lot. There you have it, skaters. If you guys can reach out to her, go ahead, follow her. Make a connection, skaters. Let's connect. So I want to personally thank you, and thank you
so
well.
much. We thank you for your support. We thank you for always posting, because we're always sharing each other to your posts and like, look, did you see that? Did you see it? So I'm just like, she's like very vibrant. She's always there. So we really enjoy seeing your posts.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you for this opportunity to come out here and speak on skating and the things that I love to do. So I appreciate you.
No problem. I'm pretty sure we will be talking again soon.
Yeah. Very soon. Don't forget about me out here in Cali. You guys have to come to California. Make it to one of these parties sometime.
Yeah, definitely.
Most definitely. I actually came down there last year and I loved it. I have to say, I loved it.
What did you love? The weather? You love the drink? What did
just
you love
everything. I love the vibe. I love the weather. I actually was able to knock off skating on Venice Beach.
Hey!
I was able to do that, and the love on Venice Beach was like amazing. I mean, it was just like, skaters from different, backgrounds, and I mean the accents. Some of them like, but they were all there. Hey, what's your name? If they were their first time seeing you there, what's your name? Where you from? It was just like, it was very welcoming. Loved it. Now, y'all beach water was cold. It was cold. It was not warm like I thought. It was cold.
I'll get in the water here. It is too cold. You got in the water?
It was very cold.
He probably only put his toe in there.
No, I was kind of tricked to go in there. I was tricked to go in there. I was like, oh. It's nice and warm. I went there. I said, "Ooh, you lie."
It feels good. It feels good in Florida. It's cold over here, though. That's what it is. You got to come in the summertime. Best time to come.
I guess, but all in all, it was a really good experience. I love it down in Cali. I mean, everything's expensive though. So, other than that,
that's a look at the draw. Look what you get for it.
Oh yeah. It was
paradise.
Yeah, it was very well worth it. So I plan on coming back down there sometime, hopefully soon. So, and I will stay out your way. I will stay out your way.
Now you gonna have all the skaters like thinking that I got the coronavirus and stuff. They just go away from me. I was like, that's told my secret.
Yeah. All right. So with that, we're going to go ahead and check out. I want to thank, as always, all the skaters that are tuning in. If you guys know somebody who does not have the app, tell them to go download the app right now. It is on Google and on Apple iTunes Store. We appreciate you guys, and we will see you guys on the wood.